a man think. Babe, I wanna be around. I just wanna make your heart sing. But you're not letting me get through to you. Yeah. If you let your guard down, baby, this is what I'll do. I'll do. Come on, baby. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I would love to take you to a place you've never been. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I would love to take you to a place you've never been. What is trouble in your mind? Babe, why can't you just tell me? I just wanna be your bride. Wanna be. I wanna give our love.
Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back, y'all. We missed you guys. Oh my gosh. We missed y'all so much. But we are back tonight. And of course, I'm not here alone. Y'all see the beautiful Tyra over there at Struggle Reviews TV. EJ's running a little bit late, but we will see her as well because she has a lot to say. But Tyra, since I got you and you have a captive audience right now, girl, how are you feeling? And what were your overall thoughts about how the season is progressing? What did you think of episode 9?
I feel good. And this is my first rodeo with Married at First Sight, and it's definitely a builder. I'm used to microwave Netflix dating shows, so for something to be so slowly paced and us to really see the downfall, I'm here for it. I feel like things are escalating in the right direction for some stuff to pop off next episode, and I'm here for it. Above all else, itchy coochie out of my face, Yeah.
Because the way not only did he play on her top last week, and we didn't have a live last week, y'all, for Married at First Sight, but not only did he play on our good sis's top and my time, I feel like this week he proceeded to show his behind, and it's only going to get worser. I feel like my biggest issue is that I ain't seen MM check him the way he needs to be checked just yet. But we're gonna get into it. So now EJ is in the building. EJ, the TV junkie, how are you doing today, friend? And how are you feeling about the progression of the show now that we're on episode 9?
Muted.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Mic check. Okay, listen, I love the progression of it because at first I was like a little, I don't know what's gonna go down with this, but every week it gets better and better and better. And you was right because I came in at the tail end of what you said. Yes, he was playing on everybody's time. This ninja need his ass accessories whooped. Y'all know what I mean.
He got EJ cussing.
Okay.
Cussing and fussing. I want to shout out to the 25 people who are already here in the building. VN, you are so welcome. She says, I'm so happy I made it live, and we're so happy to see you as well. Hey, Miss Honey. Miss Honey is faithful on these Married at First Sight videos, so we appreciate you always coming through. Aisha, listen, friend, we missed you too. Missed having lives last week, and we missed you too. We miss y'all. We do that. Pretty Girl said, always, Ashley, always here for the tomfoolery and the cutting up. VN, so much foolishness. Yes. Hey, Jasmine, hope you are doing well. Hey, TG, hope you are doing well. King EM says, my dolls, it's been too long.
Yeah, it's been a hot week, y'all.
Seeing us every day. You know, they used to seeing us every single day. Playing down under. Good day, y'all. I know you're in Australia playing down under. I'm sorry. I missed y'all too. Hence, I'm doing Australian accents that I have no business doing. Jasmine, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. We love you down really, 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 really bad. A great way to start out this foolishness, y'all. And we're gonna go couple by couple. Y'all know exactly how I do this. And we have Carla and Juancho starting out, and this is just devolving into a huge mess. Okay. I didn't think Wancho liked this lady anyway, but last night's episode removed all doubt. Okay. Because he said, I don't like you. You cute and all that, but I'm really not attracted. No, don't touch me. I don't want to cuddle with you, sis. I don't want to do anything. I will cook you this chicken thigh and these peppers, and I'll feed that to you, and we can talk about how I don't want to touch you. But that's really it. We are not on the same page, not career wise, not physically, not sexually, nothing of the sort. Okay. And she's just kind of taking it in stride. All the couples meet with Dr. Pia. They meet with Dr. Pia, and he basically says, look, she cute and all that, but I don't want it. Don't touch me. Okay. I'm not there yet. I'm not attracted. And she's like, well, hold on. If you're not attracted, we have some other conversations that need to be had. And he's like, nah, it's just not there yet, and not even really worth a conversation. Tyra, I'm starting with you. What is your view on Carla and Wancho today? And is he going to get past this not being attracted, not wanting to touch her situation?
Maybe he don't want that woman. He don't want her. He said, look at her. It's just amazing how she can just sleep the whole day. I done been out, worked out, rolled my bike, came back ready to shower. It's 1:00 and she just getting up. Like, it's not him not being physically attracted to her. She's very beautiful. He's not attracted to her. What is perceived to be a lack of motivation. She wants to be doted on, loved on. And I think she's been in a place of her showing up just being enough. And Juan is just like, that's cute and all, but what's career wise, how are we matching each other financially? As we saw, like in this episode, the only time that we got any passion out of him, because girl, when she was sitting there talking about a family dynamic and they wasn't giving out hugs, it wasn't, and he was just eating like, okay. He can't give a damn. One didn't give a damn. But as soon as she started to dive more into her passion, working the LLCs and whatnot, then he's like, oh, like I can get with that, baby. I can support you, girl. What do you need? What do you need? Juan is a builder, and he's thinking about the money. He's thinking about the money, and he's thinking about finances. And if it's not about that, I just don't feel like he's attracted. And since that's just not at the forefront of her mind, because it's hugs and cuddles and kisses, and we've known from day one that she wanted to be kept. She wants to be kept. She wants to be a wife. She wants to be doted on, told how beautiful she is, bring me breakfast in the morning. And me just waking up being beautiful should be enough for you as my husband. Juan said, where's the job? Where's the job? So until that happens, and of course we know it isn't, because that little preview baby says she quit the job that she had, there will not be any attraction to take part. I wish that he would just say that instead of saying, I need time. It's not happening for me yet. Maybe just, nah, it's not that. You're not attracted to her because you guys aren't agreeable in other ways that have nothing to do with sex and have nothing to do with how you look.
Child, here's the thing. In my mind, Carla, you ain't got no job, man. You didn't have an apartment. You don't have a job. You fully went into this experiment saying, I'm going to live rent-free in this apartment that's provided by Married at First Sight for these 8 weeks. Then I'm going to live off of my husband. And Wancho said, it's 50-50 around here in these streets. And like you said, and here's the thing. I just feel like Carla is a liar, a deceiver, a manipulator, because you go into this thing telling the experts money doesn't matter. Money's not an issue, because I have my own businesses. Girl, where are the coins? Where are the receipts? Where are the W-2s? Where are the 1099s? How about that? What hair are you doing, ma'am? Because you barely do yours. I have questions, EJ, and I would like answers. Does Carla have a job? Does she have a job? If you want to be with me, does she have any of those things? And will Juan ever find her? Want to get in them draws? Let me just say that, because
But you know what? Okay, it's like this right here. I feel like we always need like a balance of opinions out here. So I feel like I'm gonna have to go ahead and try to help Carla out a little bit in this situation. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm finna go for it. So here we go.
Because I'm trying to see how you gonna break this down, friend.
So here we go. Okay, y'all, I ain't even finna front. I ain't even finna cap like this. I I can't do it. I can't do it. First and foremost, Carla don't have a job. She don't want to have a job. She want to be kept. Her and Juan really are on opposite sides of the thing. It's not that he doesn't like her in the sense of looks and don't want to sleep with her in the sense of physically. If it was just like a hit and quit thing, that'd be different. But you know, in this situation right here, they're literally married and they're supposed to be trying to build something. He ain't trying to go there because she ain't doing nothing for him. Like he doesn't see her. They just different. And sometimes they say opposites attract, but in this case, opposites are not going to attract because he know what the deal is. He know that Carla is not trying to actually get out here and do the day to day. It's just like Tyra said, when she started talking about that LLC and yada, 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 Juan, all of a sudden he was like, okay. But this is what I am going to say about Juan. He needs to just go ahead and say what he mean and mean what he say. Stop playing around with people. Like, I'm tired of all of these people playing with each other. Like, there's no need to do that. Like, y'all are not like, y'all might be real married, but y'all not real married. So why don't you just tell the truth? Like, if you tell the truth, it'll make for better TV. You get better ratings. Like, because I'm tuned in. Like, if you just will go ahead and say, if Juan had said, listen, I think you cute and all, but you not having no ambition and staying in bed all day makes my limp, and it don't want you. Okay, if he had went there, I would have been like, oh yeah, this is it. But no, everybody's tiptoeing around. Nobody wants to just say the things that are real. Just say it, be real, and let's just really lean into this TV thing. Because at this point, ain't none of y'all really married for the right reasons. That's it.
I mean, let's not leave out because I don't want to make it seem like it's just Carla or her lack of ambition or her job. Juan is rude and very passive. Rude. Like Juan is not. He is not at all inviting. He is giving like zero effort. And like you said, we're not verbalizing this is what it is. And this is why I'm not as interested as I could be. So in the meantime, he's just being passive and a little like, like whatever. Like how he nonchalantly sat there when she was going in on that family and the lack of love in the house. And we weren't hugging. Like this is why it's so important to me. Can't you understand why? Yeah, I ain't there yet. So girl, he didn't give a damn. He was on his fries.
And I mean, and to further justify him, we have a Dr. Pia, and I have my issues with the experts every single time because I will give it up for Carla in this instance. She's trying to communicate. She's trying to say how she feels. He interrupts, and Dr. Pia is like, "Ooh, that's spicy. Let's not do that. Let's not do that to the Latina woman. Let's not call her spicy because she's trying to communicate her point of view." And at the end of the day, I think this is the third time he done told her he done forgot about her. Oh, I forgot all about her. I forgot all about you, girl. He did it on the honeymoon and he did it again. He's like, oh yeah, I was just so tied up in having a good time with my friends. Carla who? Carla what?
Like, forgetting about her. I just forgot about her. I forgot she was there. Like he is rude. It's very unattractive on his part. From the moment that we met Juan and he was giving, a little 007 type of, he was like, okay, this is a handsome man. He is very unattractive now.
Yeah, he's kind of goofy anyway, but you're right. He's definitely taken a left. I don't really care for either of these people. And I agree with both of you guys. I think at this point, he's seeing her more as a liability than an asset. And I think as far as his trajectory and what he thinks he wants to do, he wants somebody who's going to be able to contribute or at least hold him down while he's pouring everything into that. I said it in my review and recap. I don't necessarily think he's dated many Latina women. I don't know if that's his preference or not. But I'm gonna just set that right there. Juan is very passive aggressive in his behaviors. But yeah, I don't see it for them. Y'all know I don't see it for this couple.
No, they ain't gonna make it. And that was a good point to make. I forgot to mention the fact that Juan definitely is an issue as well with him not saying anything and him just the way when she said that stuff about her family, I low-key did feel a little bad for her, y'all. I was like, dang, that makes sense though when people don't feel like they were hugged enough or loved enough. Sometimes they need that extra love. And then people need to also start thinking about like love languages is a thing for a reason. One has to realize that in any relationship that he goes in, that the way that he likes to be loved may not be the same way that that person likes to be loved. We know what his real issue is, but on the other end of that, I really can't see one doing this for nobody. If they are not financially stable or able to help him the way he wants to be helped, I don't see him doing what needs to be done. I just see him as a selfish person. But Carla got some issues too, so just kind of make
Baby, when he said you can't be stupid and dumb, when I hear him say that in the previews, when she talk about quitting her job, I said, now Juan, the real you is gonna come all the way out. He's gonna hurt her feelings. We're gonna see tears next week. Next, let's go to y'all's favorite person because I just feel it. I know EJ got a lot to say about this one. This one tickled me on last night, and I'm talking David and Michelle. I ain't even bothered to put a clip of David in here with his man bun because he's been rode hard and put away wet. I'm not even going to dig in on him today. I'm going to give him grace and a reprieve, and I'm going to focus all of my energy on Michelle, girl, because I'm sick of looking at you at this point. I need you out the show, out of my life, out of Agrabah. I would not stay about. Like, I need her completely removed at this point because when they sit down and talk to Dr. Pia and Dr. Pia pulls them receipts and literally David is the epitome of every single thing she asked for, lights up a room. He's the life of the party. He's vivacious. He goes out. He's got a good circle of friends. Like, none of that was like he needs to have 6 figures and be doing all of these things. Like, and then the way she said, I'm about to get pissed off. Girl, you're pissed off because of what you asked the experts for and what they delivered to you. And Dr. Pia's face at the end of this conversation is my face every time I see Michelle. Because, girl, go home. Go home, because she again proceeds to derail him, berate him. She's talking about the way the man dressed, the way he looks, the way he walks. I hate the way that you talk. I hate everything that you do. Listen, yes, I hate everything about you. And my thing is, girl, go home already. You just want to hurt this man. EJ, I'm starting with you. Give it to me. Talk to me. What's your favorite person, girl?
Yes, you know what? Listen, first and foremost, like, I know that everybody be going in on David about his lack of whatever it is that he has a lack of. But at this point, it's beyond that for me. Michelle is the devil, period. She the devil that smile at you. You know what I mean? Like that devil that play like, like it's the devil. He have all his different faces, right? And that's what Michelle is. She's on here acting and pretending like she's trying to do the part. But at the same time, you berate this man every single time you get in front of his friends, though, Michelle. I just want to walk through that TV and say, ma'am, you are not the one to the two. What they say, the one or the two. Okay, you're not neither one of them. Like, what are we doing? You literally told this man's friends, he's standing right there. Because at first, when they had the camera, I didn't realize he was standing there when she was saying all of this. I said, now, dang, we back here. I thought we were really trying, Michelle. I thought we were really honestly trying to make an effort. But no, you're doing this for TV so that when it all rolls, when they roll that beautiful beating footage, everybody don't say Michelle was a complete and utter biatch. But guess what? You are. Okay, that's exactly what you've been acting like this entire time. And it's not fair to him. Like, it is what it is. Yes, the man lived with his mama and daddy in his basement, and he lived we all know this by now. You done said this so many doggone times. We know, to the point where I feel sorry for him. Like, I feel bad for the man. I'm like, dang, is it like this? You just need to go ahead and just walk away and say, you know what? I don't even want to do this no more. This was fun, but let's just go ahead and end this now, because why we keep embarrassing him like that? And when that part does happen, that's supposed to happen, I'm not going to have no feelings, and I wish she would say one thing, because ma'am, why? What you going to say? You wasn't even trying to be nice to him. You just extra for no doggone reason. You know what I mean? Like, I hate Michelle, and that's a strong word. I can't stand her. I don't like her. Give her back. And I could go more, but I'm going to let it go because I got some more stuff.
It was because at a certain point, you already beaten a man who's already down. He's really and I don't know why he's extending so much grace to this heifer, because cuss her A out on down the road, which is sickening. But Tyra, read this comment for me down at the bottom and talk about it, and talk to me about Michelle this episode, child.
Graham Cracker said he is not a light-skinned black man like she asked for. He's biracial. He's biracial though.
Biracial.
He's biracial. Like, who told Michelle she was a high valued man? That's what I want to know. Michelle is out here acting like a high valued man. Like, if Michelle get in front of another camera and go, I worked too hard to get. Do you see all of this? Look at all of this. Did you see my home? Okay, did you see my apartment?
We saw it.
Do you see the package? Okay, you expect me to subject myself to this type of? I've come too far to go back to live in a poorhouse with David. I was like, Michelle, where have you been? Where have you been? And then the little doctor sits there. She's like, well, you could introduce him to something. Who are you? Where have you been? It just doesn't give that. And I just don't understand. Like, I'm like really over Michelle because she just be giving David a little false hope. David be like, yeah, I ain't never seen nobody try this hard. Why are we trying so hard? What's so great about Michelle beyond her being white? Because his expectations for who he wanted as a wife, they were shallow as well. Yes, we got strong-minded and woman and tell it like it is and all that stuff. But at the forefront was, with the both of them, the way somebody looked. And you got this blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman, and she is running you into the ground. And we have made every single excuse for. I'm not saying I want him to stand there and disrespect her, call her out her name, but we could never.
No,
like, what the hell?
We'd be every black bee in the universe.
What in which we're gonna get to what Kiki is trying to put off on that's what Michelle is.
Exactly what she is.
100%. You just that's what Michelle is, but we're not gonna call Michelle that on this show. Like, every single time she gives him any false hope that they're maybe moving in the right direction, she immediately cuts him down as a man and emasculates him. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, she just, and when she sat there and she was like, I'm about to get pissed off. I was like, girl, leapfrog. What should we being pissed off and do what, girl? I'm about to get pissed off. So is this it? Is this where you call me out? She's always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, she is damaged. Something is wrong. Something is broken, and I don't know what it is, but she don't need to get married to anybody. This has nothing to do with David and his lacking or whatever it is. But like the doctor was stating, even if it was that, and he did have all these means, I think you would still have an issue. You just seem to have issues, because when we ask you exactly, after we wrote that beautiful bean footage, go, this is what you asked for. Is this not your prize? And it was like, oh, well, what do you want? What's wrong, Michelle? It's nothing I can put into words. Well, girl, shut up. You putting everything else into words to mess with man bun. Like, I want this to be over. I want David and his little suffering to be over. Whenever he get ready to go over there and suck on that lady neck or whatever they're doing in the gym, just go on over there, baby. Just go over there where you are loved and you can be in your mama's basement and it's not an issue. What I'm not going to do is keep suffering through her in these episodes and keep suffering through, whether it's the doctor or the friends or whoever, gaslighting her because of his ill-gotten no means. You have nothing, okay? No. We have yet to see anything materialize, but yet everybody wants to tell her, how lucky. Well, your expectations might be a little high. It's like, oh no, they're not. She's rude as hell. She's despicable on the show, but her expectations of what she wants her husband to have, some savings, money, a home, some not living in the basement of your parents. That's not unreasonable, and everybody's just telling her. Even the doctor was like, no, how about we just focus on the attributes he can get. This is safety, this is security. You can't find that everywhere. Yeah, those are things she does not give a damn about. She wanted light-skinned black men with some pockets, and that's really what she wanted. And I low-key feel like if David looked palatable to her, she probably would care about the other thing. But she's not attracted to him in any way, shape, or form. She is disgusted by that man. And it's very, very hard to watch. So I will be glad when this is over, because I don't want to see them anymore. Like, this is very, very hard to watch. Entertaining, but hard to watch.
I don't either. And when his friend got up there and said, well, he's doing better than you. Look at you. You're renting. You're renting. You pay I paid $1,200 for my mortgage. Looks like you're the loser out here. I'm like, sir, let's settle down. Michelle is terrible. I think the issue is because this show has been on so long and these people have seen people get terrible, terrible edits. And most times a person gets a terrible edit, it's for just cause. It's because they're being terrible. And so they'll go out of their way to think, oh, I'm doing this so I can come across better. And every single time it backfires, girl, because you should have left in the honeymoon. That would have saved your reputation. It would have saved your, everything if you would have left, y'all. But we need some good news. After those debacles and these people, before we get into the real meat of the episode, let's go here, baby. Because I was proud. Like, I did a little dance for these two, for Camille and Thomas, because the way that man kissed on her neck and her back and her leg, and she said, baby, let's quit playing. Let's quit playing. Let's go in this bedroom. Let's go to the jungle. And I really feel in my heart of hearts that Thomas turned her out in that room, because afterwards she said, baby, can I take you to the jewelry store?
Okay.
Earrings. Like, can I make you some dinner? Can I cook for you, daddy? Like, what is it that you need? I said, Thomas, you better go to work. And then they meet with Dr. Pia, and she basically saying there's no boundaries, no limits, no boundaries. I'm an open book. And he's saying, I'm trying to see what that be like, because he got a fourth. Okay. And he is ready to dive in it. I was so happy about this. I said, Camille, finally, because now his swag ain't a matter. She said, oh, I can fix the swag, baby. Let me take you shopping. You want it?
Yeah.
You got it. Like, I said, what did he do to her in that room, Tyra? What happened?
Thomas said, well, if you put it in my face, I'm not going to turn it down. You know what I'm saying? And you want to go back there now? You want to get it? Like, this is what we've been waiting on. We knew Thomas had it in him. Regardless, like, Chris, ain't nothing off. You can do whatever you want to do to me, however you want to do this. Like, oh, never had anybody offer me that before. I don't know. I don't know. I never had, nothing. Oh no, God. Like, I love this. Like, this is the hurdle. We're over it. Hopefully we have no more conversations of the lack of a little R&B smooth. Like, girl, who the hell are you? Bill DeVoe? What the hell you want this man to be? Like, leave this man alone. He is fine. I'm glad that she is just getting into his personality and accepting him for who he is. You want to say, oh, thank you so much, babe. Like, bling, bling. Every time I come around your city. You see that? You see that earring? Yeah. Like, I love this. I love this for them. And I am happy that at least one of these couples are progressing. We're having our issues and we are getting beyond it. And I feel like, because when the doctor's like, so have you guys, like, yeah, so, yeah, we've been intimate. And she was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, Camille. She was very proud to say that they were intimate. So I'm going to assume that Miss Mama's enjoyed herself. Here we go. Like, I need him to put a little more stroke in it. Then he can get that Cuban link. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the way he said, oh, I feel like a rapper. Girl, take that stuff off that man. Talk to me. How did you feel? I felt like I was rooting for him on the sidelines. Like, I felt like it was a football game. I said, you better get a touchdown, Thomas.
Listen, when they went to after he hit her with the leg with the kisses on, I said, well, first of all, when he hit her with a kiss on the shoulder, then he hit her with another kiss. I said, oh, he went to the leg. I said, okay, Tom, like, you should have seen me. I'm like rooting for Tom, like, let's go, Tom. And I was like, damn it, where are y'all? And I ain't got nobody to talk to about this. I need somebody to talk to. I need to talk this out, like, but I ain't had nobody to talk to at the moment about this whole situation. But it was crazy. I was elated for Tom, y'all. Like, I was really, really happy because I've seen the value in Tom. I think everybody that is watching the show sees the value in Tom. Tom is not none of this other mess. You look at this other mess, and y'all know what I'm talking about. You look at this other mess, and you should appreciate doggone Tom, because Tom is trying. One thing about it, he ain't never said one negative thing about her. He has always kept it very, very positive. He ain't said, like, when everybody else is saying something about what he always bring it back to himself. That tells me that this person is selfless. Maybe he ain't got no swag in your opinion, but it's his own personal swag. And guess what, Camille? Ding, ding, ding. I'm glad the lights finally came on, because guess what? You can just go do little things that still keeps him as him, but just brings out a little bit of that stuff. Those earrings, Tom all of a sudden looked a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Put that chain around his neck. Tom looked a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like, but we're not gonna try to change him too much. But the earrings, I think, was a great touch and gave her exactly what she was looking for. Now go buy him a shirt or something. Trust me, he gonna wear it because he like you like that. Like it's that simple. But you were so in your head, or you was trying to have a story like, I don't know which one it is, but whatever it is, I'm here for it. I'm just glad that Tom had the magic kisses, and whatever he got going on down there, he knew what to do with it, because Camille is turned the freak out, and that's what we need.
Baby, because she said it's on me. Whatever you like.
Okay. Whatever you like. Girl, thank you. I just like that. Because like, I just finally, I'm happy that I have you. Like, I felt like for so long I didn't deserve anybody or didn't deserve any happiness. I was like, Thomas, you better go to work. You better put that newscaster voice to work. I just want to be a fly on the wall, because I want to hear, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh my God, I just love everything.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Camille. Yep.
Oh, whoa. I never had anybody do that to me. Oh,
I like that, Camille. Okay, Camille. I can see it all. Yeah.
I want to hear it. I want to hear the voice.
I will say that did make me a little bit emotional, right? When they are in therapy with Dr. Pia, and of course we focus on like the fun things, but that was kind of deep rooted. And I liked how when he's sharing, I haven't been a good partner in the past. Like, I have imposter syndrome. I don't believe I'm deserving of something good or someone good like Camille. And she goes to embrace him and comfort him. I just thought that was such a touching moment. And I love his vulnerability and how he's like starting to tear up. Like, I've been afraid to love. Like, I've been afraid to say those words. I see all of the good things in the future for them. They played with me for a little bit. I will admit I was cautious. Tyra said the man was a serial unaliver.
I did. I stand by it, because that's what it was giving. He finally letting his guard down and acting like a real person. It was giving robot. I thought he had somebody in his basement. I'm sorry.
Listen, I've always been there for you, Tom. I've always been on your side, bro. Even when Tyra said you was a serial unaliver, I said nope.
I thought he had some in his pocket.
But he's come such a long way. And that's all we're looking for in this show. We are not ever looking for perfection. We are looking for growth and a progression in the show. So Camille and Thomas, they're the ones to watch. Darvalina, thank you so much, girl, for the $10 super chat. Appreciate y'all going into detail with the hilarious commentary, because I never remember to watch this show.
Hey, Darvalina.
Thank you, Darvalina, girl. Thank you, girl. And I'll try to do better. Y'all, if you're not over in the Discord, go and join the Discord. So much fun. We do a ton of watch parties and stuff like that. And maybe I can remember to watch maths over there. Hey, Kwana, girl. How are you? It's my girl.
Hey.
My girls. Okay, y'all. Now let's get to the annoying couple, and then we'll get to the worst couple of the season so far. Madison and Alan, honey. So Alan finally stood on big business and said, nah, ho, I'm not going to your flag football game. And so as the episode opens, we are starting there because she felt a type of way. He said, yeah, I felt a way. That's why I didn't show up. Well, I don't like that. That's a red flag for me. Girl, everything's a damn red flag. We find out they went to the club, honey. She left. He left. Nobody knew. They didn't communicate. Nobody called each other. She was hanging out with her friends. He said he didn't even feel like we was together. I felt like I was just a part of the friend group, like, and not even really a friend. Of course, they meet with Dr. Pia, and Madison says it's more of the same. I'm just not attracted. I'm just still not there yet. I'm just so not there. Mind you, he's shown all of the good things. Again, I feel like he has been the one literally doing all of the bending. He's been the one compromising. She decides to open her mouth to say, well, you don't compliment me enough. You don't plan any dates. I wouldn't plan a date for you either. You don't even want to be seen with me in public. Like, I don't know if I can say hi. I don't know if I can wave. I don't know if I can touch your shoulder. Dr. Pia gives them assignment for intimacy, which is kind of freaky twister. And she gonna talk about like she's damn from Boomerang. I'm not wearing any panties. Girl, we don't care about you wearing drawers or not. He's never gonna get it. He's never even gonna get a whiff of it. So what is the point? I hate that Madison is taking him down the primrose path. I hate that she is even making him think he has a glimmer of hope or a chance when we all know that she is busting it wide open for David. We know it. EJ, talk to me about this situation and what you thought of Freaky Twister.
Okay, that part. I was like, okay, let me try to recreate this game, see what's going on. We might fool around and break some stuff though up in this house. We too old for that stuff. But anyway, I thought it was an interesting little assignment, or whatnot, but not for these two because Madison doesn't like him. It's just more of the same thing. These people keep lying to people, acting like they're trying. Like Madison actually puts on a good front for the most part. She puts on a better front than Michelle. I'll say that much, like she done threw him a little surprise party, but we see where it led to. Like it is what it is. Like you don't like him. You're not attracted to him and you're never going to be attracted to him. I just wish some of these people would realize that they like certain toxic things. Like you keep going after the same person over and over and over again. Like you keep going after the same type of person, and that same type of person has let you down continuously. But then you don't want to try anything else, right? Something else is just, I'm just not attracted to him. What about Alan is not attractive is what I want to know, because she acted like she all this, that, and the third, and I still haven't seen Supermodel walk through yet. Like I'm still waiting on it. I'm not saying that the girl is not cute or whatnot. I'm saying that she don't have room to talk about Alan because Alan puts it down, okay? Alan is cute. Alan has swag. Alan has a personality. Her old whack ass person, her old whack personality. You know what I'm saying? Like she is boring, if you ask me, in my opinion. She didn't even know what a hoopty was. Where we at? Come on now, ma'am. Don't do that. Like, I just don't like that she pretends so hard and she's gaslighting Alan, and it's not right. And I was glad that Alan finally kind of stood his ground and did what he did, but then he just turned around and, got all extra. And I was just like, ugh.
He's simping for the wrong hoe. I tell you, she is the whore of Babylon, and I don't care what nobody say. Like I said, I'm 99.89% sure that she is the one having an adulterous affair. Tyra, did she grow on you this episode? Did anything improve? I mean, hey, I don't know. We haven't talked. What?
I'm sick of this habitual line stepper. This habitch, I'm sick of her, okay? I'm sick of this habitual line stepper, this habitual gaslighter. Like, girl, what you not finna do is I went to you ain't go to no damn bathroom. You left. You left. Why are you lying? And I'm just glad that he is finally kind of seeing her for who she is. Like, yeah, you're not. He's like, when you're in a relationship, baby, I'm going to the bar. Like, you're not giving me any of that. Like, you're just leaving. You're just I went to the bathroom and came back. You a lie. You a lie. Like, why are you lying? Like, she don't want this man. She does not want him. And it is just really gross. Because I don't know who these heifers think they are. Like, who are you? You should be just honored that Alan is even looking in your little pissy direction, honestly. Because your personality isn't all of that. I don't know, for whatever reason, people find her attractive. I don't know. I don't see it. I already told you she looked like a damn big toe. Especially when she had her hair pulled back. But whatever, let me not get technical. I just don't see it. Like, doing that freaking twister after we left her lying, telling me he's never complimented me, and I just compliment you where? What do you want me to say to you? How much drooling do you want him to do over you that he hasn't already done? At this point, he is over it. The fact that we couldn't even enjoy some freaky twister. Say, have you ever thought about or envision your partner sexually? It's like, who, when? I'm not telling you that, girl. What can you tell me? He was like, well, I didn't want, and I just love how respectful Alan is. Even though he clearly wants her, he would love to probably be kissing and be intimate and all those things, but he's constantly considering her boundaries and her comfortability. And he's like, well, I didn't know if I could go in. Yeah, of course you could. It's Twister. Like, what's wrong with you? Well, can I go in? Oh no, it's too late now. The moment's lost. Like, you don't want this man. You don't want him, and this is gonna hurt him so bad when it goes left. And I feel sorry for him. I really, really do. Because he should be the last person on this show getting this pissy treatment. All of the good folks here are getting a really poor treatment, and I just really wish that they had put MM and Alan together if they was down with the kind of swirl, because that's the couple. That's something I'm seeing right there. Like they both seem to be searching for what they aren't getting in their partners that they could have in each other, but we know that that's not happening. She's awful. And I hate that, unlike Michelle, at least with Michelle, my Michelle, we know what we get with Michelle. Madison lies. She lies and puts on this facade like this could possibly be something when she's comfortable. It is never going to happen. She never wants him to touch her, ever.
Never, ever.
Which is, again, that's the deception of it all. And I would respect her more if she would take some of that Michelle energy and just be like, it's never going to like, I just don't like you. I don't see it happening. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. Sleep in that other room. I would have preferred that, other than making him believe there's a possibility of hope. I think it's cruel. I really do. I think it's cruel. And yeah, it's going to be over quickly. Hopefully. Huh. Now, well. I've got a lot to say, y'all, and I'm gonna try to keep it Reader's Digest version. If y'all don't know what Reader's Digest is, it used to be a little periodical that would come out with really condensed stories, right? Short stories, if you don't know. But the way that this man is doing his best to drag her to the damn gutter, okay? It's all well and good when somebody ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like him with his blue jean jacket and his hoodie and his Matchbox Airbnb. Yes, I said it. Okay. When you don't have anything to lose, you can take accusations. Things can be hurled in your direction because all you have is your book on sale on Amazon, right? You have nothing to lose. But for him to get up here, and I don't know if I should be mad at Dr. Pia more or him for even going down this road, but we find out that he had an episode in a restaurant. Okay, we see a visibly torn up MM in a confessional talking about they got into it because she asked him questions about what kind of wife he wanted, what did he want in the marriage, and he said, it's too much, I don't want to answer your questions. Apparently he don't want to answer the questions at night either, and of course we know that he's called her aggressive. We meet with Dr. Pia because they haven't talked in 2 days, a day, whatever. We get in there, and the Cankle King of Chicago gets in there and proceeds to say that he feel like a piece of meat. All she wants is his D, that she is after him, honey. Any chance she gets, she want it. And he says no means no. I told her no means no. And she's not taking no for an answer. And Dr. Pia says, hold on, wait. That sounds like she's violating your consent. Yep, that's exactly what she's doing. Nigga. Sir, you would never get on national television and say that this woman is violating your consent with the prospect of her reputation on the line, her career, her profession, when we know you got on the after show and said, I didn't say that. I just wanted to be made clear I didn't say that. No, but you co-signed it. You said, yeah, that's how you feel. Like she's literally violating your consent. So my question to you, and I'm going to start with you, Tyra, did she take the D or not? What is he considering violating his consent, and why? Why of all the things it was bad enough she had to be Big Spoon, okay? We saw that. It was bad enough he's disrespected her on countless occasions talking about, I would never be with her. I would never stick my ding-a-ling over there. Like, it's bad enough he did all that. But now to take it to this level was beyond me.
I thought she was going to start with EJ. I was hoping you was gonna start with EJ because this is disturbing. This is really disturbing and bothersome on so many levels. Like the way MM's spirit has slowly been broken every single episode. Like her whole demeanor, the way that she looks, the way that she's presenting herself on this show, her energy, her aura is just down. He is breaking her down. And for what? Like
his insecurity.
What? I mean, it's that too. But if you don't like Black women, just say that.
If you don't like women, just say that.
I don't, because it's it really bothered me for that doctor to sit over there and all of the consent. And I don't know why she would even co-sign anything. He is, oh god, awful. These rude ass disgusting men coming in there with this. I don't have an attitude. Like you have an attitude. You're like what's with all the energy, all the steam, sir? Like for what? He is discussing like she tried to grape him, like she just ripped his clothes off. You're doing that along with questioning my character as a woman. I mean, the way you trying to pursue me and conquer my body, I just feel like you might do this with everybody. If he says out of his mouth one more time that he don't know her, I don't know you. So what is your problem? Like, I don't know, because I just watched the two, and I think that was the other one that we watched where she's trying, so she took him to her, her place of business and everything, like, and he's over it. He's insecure because he's now with that raggedy ass book ain't selling. He's not where he wants to be financially as a man, and he feels inferior. And in turn, she just must be aggressive as hell. Like, you're not allowing me to be the man. And he's nitpicking everywhere. I was going to make the tacos, or I was going to do this. Oh, look at all that she has. Oh, look at her job. Look at her apartment. Not only that, but now she's pursuing me sexually. Like, it's not even that. This lady said, I simply asked you, do you want me? Are you attracted to me? And I hate that she has to even question herself in that way. And you can't even be a man and hold your nuts and say no. Like, this is just such a negative space that I just hate to see her in. And I hate to see her continue to get shut down. I hate these little doctors, all these little people. Like, don't co-sign this mess. Don't co-sign this. Don't tell her, like, don't ignite this fire or act like the energy that he's putting off is okay. And she's not allowed to. She's giving him the same energy, and you just can't tell me that has just been trying to rip his clothes off and ravish his good. I'm going to bed at 8:30. Knock need ass. That's not happening. Like, this lady she's trying to pursue you. It's just like, oh, you're turned off, but you can't be a man and just say what it is. So you rather tear her down, a black, educated, beautiful woman on national TV. Go to hell, cankles. He irritated my soul. He irritated my soul, and I'm just really, really disgusted that she is about to come out of her body for this nothing. I'm really upset that this is coming off like doesn't know her own damn worth. Because the way he would have got my face a long time ago.
Immediately.
He would have been out of my face. But she is continuing to try to readjust and accommodate this man for what? Just to say she has a husband. Baby, you can do better. You can do better. Please get this man. And it's your friend. Don't know. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes him. Nobody. Like, what we need to let this go. It's gonna escalate from here, and we already know, but he is absolutely disgusting.
Absolutely. In every kind of way imaginable. From his hair follicles to his toenails, he is disgusting. He is a vile, cankle-ridden individual. I just don't even know how you could. I don't even know. I don't know how you do this to someone you purportedly even like. Like, even if it was just as a friend, even if it's just on GP, why would you get on national television and do this? Does this make you feel like more of a man to degrade her, to tear her down, to act like she's a damn predator? Like, this sent it over the edge for me. And the fact that she just took it on the chin and it was like, yeah, I'm willing to work with him still. Hell, nah. EJ, talk to me about this entire situation, about the Cankle King of Chicago and what happened with because Dr. Pia on my list too, as a matter of fact, because you would never paint that narrative and feed into it.
Exactly. This whole situation, honestly, because I'm trying to find the right words, because the whole situation was ridiculous to me. And I thought that the way Dr. Pia handled it, I was more upset with her because I was like, ma'am, what are you doing right now? Like, I know we are not sitting up here just acting like what you're insinuating, because what you're insinuating is ridiculous. Like, this is someone who has a career. What's his face? Ikikichi, whatever his name is. He ain't got no doggone career. He don't. The only reason why he is on this show is because he is trying to promote his book. Nobody goes out for Married at First Sight 2 times in a row. Nobody moves across country to be on this show. Like nobody does that. You did this for one specific reason, because you wanted to gain, you wanted people to see you, and you wanted to sell more things, and you thought that you would come across a certain way, but all you came across is as a clown. Like, why would you get on here and disrespect this beautiful Black woman first and foremost? Why would you get up here and disrespect her? And as my good sis Ashley always say, why are you playing on a Black woman's time like this? Because why? This is dumb. Like, why he keep doing her like that? Like, I was so, like, I just wanted to go through the TV and say, like, please do not say you're going to work with him. Because the way I would have gotten up and said, you know what? I'm done. I don't care what this contract say. This contract don't say that I'm going to get treated like this, or you're not going to mess up my personal reputation, my business rep. You're not going to mess up nothing on me, because I already got more than what you have. You know, you're already jealous of that. You already came across jealous just because I have a little bit more. And instead of you seeing this as an opportunity, instead of you seeing this as you can learn from her, instead of you seeing this as motivation, you take it and you make it into jealousy, and you don't ever want to smile. Who the hell goes to bed at 9 o'clock? Stop lying. Like, stop lying. Stop playing with all of us. Everybody sees through you. That's why your page is private, because I tried to go over there. I really did. But that's why his page private, because he don't want that kind of smoke with the people that's going to be coming through. Because why did you do her like this? The way that she took that, the way that her face was looking, the way that she was so calm. Listen, I got a problem. I got a whole problem with it, because is better than me. I would have cussed that ninja out so doggone fast, and they would have, everything that they thought about Black women, they would have seen right then, because ninja, I would have told you where to get off and on and right then, and all your little thoughts could come right on out, because I couldn't have handled that. So I applaud her for being poised, for taking it, but I hate that she was like, okay, I'll work on it. And then when we see those things where the future stuff, and she's literally out there trying, he don't want her. And he's another person that is not saying, I don't want you, because he wants to come across as the good Black man who's doing all that he can, and she's this predator. You let this woman assume that. You didn't even try to stop it. That irritated the hell out of me. You know, you didn't try to stop it. You didn't say, no, that's not what it is. You didn't say that exactly. She had to keep saying it for you to try to clarify it. And then you still don't clarify it enough. If somebody looks at that and they never look at the end of it, they never look at the rest of it, you would think that this woman violated him in some sort of way, form, or fashion. What does he want to be, the poster child for it or something? Like, is he looking for some sort of sympathy? Like, what are you looking for? You should be happy that somebody even wants to touch you at this point. You know, like, seriously. And if it's really he's not even trying. How can you say that you don't know some? You can't learn to know anyone if you don't try to know them. Like, the way he keeps saying, I don't know you. I don't know you.
He ain't got time, PJ. It ain't enough hours in the day for them to spend any real time together. And he got to be in bed by 9.
It's a lie, because guess what? If you really want to know somebody, you will make the effort to know somebody. If you really want to spend time with somebody, you will make the effort to spend time with that person. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I agree with her friend. Like you got to go out with somebody. You have to spend time with them in order to know them. No, this is a photo op for you, and that's all it is to you. And you should have just said that, because guess what? When leave, she leaving with a house. She leaving with a business. She leaving way better than what she ever came out with. But you sitting up here trying to tear her down because you want her to leave broken. And I'm like, why? Why?
He brings nothing. That's what I'm trying to, like, you don't even have a good personality. You give little D energy. Like, I want to know what changed. Why are you putting her hands on your private area, sir, if you don't like her in a sexual way? He had no rebuttal for that. We just skipped over it and acted like, she was like, well, I wouldn't have done it. I thought, that was giving me the okay for him to be attracted to me and want me sexually. He placed my hands there. What do you want? You wanted her to know what she was working with for sport? Because you don't want to give her anything. Like, the lack of effort on his part is just really, really sad. And then we keep getting the same, just be in the moment, just
what does that even mean?
Nothing. He has no excuse. So that's all he has to go on. has been very respectful. She's extremely poised. She's classy. And I hate that next episode, we're about to see her come up out of her body for this nothing.
I want her to. And I want her to. I want her to because I need to see it at this point because it's been brewing too long. I needed her to drop him where she found him. When he said, "Oh, I can't talk about that. It's past my bedtime." How are we supposed to get to know each other if we don't talk, sir?
You don't
Talking about
want
this,
to
y'all
talk.
just don't
You know
understand.
what?
This is a totally different situation. And yeah,
I'm from the
we
South.
have less
I'm from the
time
South.
to
If you
get
say that one more time, Tyra, we both from the South and we know the devil is a
We're
lie.
from the same damn South. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
the
a
devil
woman
is a
trying to
lie.
pursue me sexually. I'm from the South. The women in the South don't do that, sir. What women from the South? I want to know.
I'm the one from the South. I do it. Because where's
Okay.
that?
Okay, that
Where's
part.
that? Put it on the table. I'm ready to go. What are you talking about, sir?
Meg the Stallion is from the South. Stop playing with us right now. Stop playing with us. Have you not
He's
seen?
from the same Texas ass South, sir. What are you talking about? Like, this is a lady. Like, the fact that you could even be in her space with you're not matching her emotionally, financially. You're not meeting her anywhere, but she's willing to accept you as is and love you as her husband. Why? Oh
I don't
God,
know.
I really don't know because she could do better. And he's just pissing it all away because his manhood is in question. So now he's not attracted to her. Now I don't want you. But maybe you was scooting to the edge of the bed doing the honeymoon. Like you've been not wanting this woman. This isn't just something that manifested just now. Like at what moment did he decide, oh, I don't want her?
Man, it wouldn't shock me if this man don't already have somebody and he told them, I'm gonna go on this show so I could get this exposure, but I ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't shock me, and I guarantee you she ain't. I guarantee you she this. I guarantee you she ain't that. I guarantee you she this. Because that's what he give me each and every time. I promise you, I think it is just. Oh God, he irritates me, y'all. I just want to. If I saw him, I just want to slap him. I just want to slap him for him.
Child, don't let me ever see him because I'm not tight as MM is because you would never come in this place and act like somebody violated you, sir. This is probably one of the worst displays I have seen. And my thing is, even with Pia in this moment, she has to check him. Because his attitude is so rank and foul. And then you're going to come up beside him and co-sign him. Oh, so I get it, Akechi. You're just the type, you want to have the experiences. You don't want to talk about it. Like, don't give him any leverage or room. That's why the experts piss me off. Because for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know why, but it's like they want to give these dusties, right? These dusty amen the benefit of the doubt every single time over a woman. And it's pissing me off. This situation, namely.
They're playing into, I guess what makes for good TV because they're doing the same thing with Alan, trying to validate these people in their wrongs. Like these people are wrong and you don't have to accept something just because you're trying to be married to someone. What the hell wrong with y'all?
Exactly. And it's like you said earlier, Tyra, like we're literally seeing Michelle give the energy that, to be honest, I wish MM was giving because this ninja ain't worth it, but she's doing it and it's like it's nothing. But MM has to go on here and be more poised. She has to go on here and not give that angry Black woman because at the end of the day, it's always going to come back to that. And then for her to be called aggressive when she's not being aggressive, I'm like, she's not even being aggressive. Like, what are we talking about? We just asking questions. Like, isn't that what people do when they go on dates? I ain't been on a date in a long time, but I'm sure it still worked the same way.
I mean, since she talked about, him putting her hand there, I'm assuming when they're in the bed or maybe, once or twice, and M might want to, get it in. She probably caressed it like, hey, babe, like, and he's, oh, God, I'm not ready for that. I'm from the deep South.
You from Houston.
Like, what? I think, but in Emma, she's like, well, you already gave me that opportunity. Like, you opened the window for me to do that. So I didn't know, like, I'm just trying to, let you know that I find you attractive. I do, I'm enjoying you as my husband's experience. I want us to, grow romantically, sexually, emotionally, everything. And he's just acting like, because that's really nothing to play about.
It's really not.
And they didn't even clarify like what she did. And she just sat there and took it. I was like, Lord. And he wanted to make it seem like he was being the bigger person. I'm just going to leave it here. We ain't got. She's like, no, say it. What do you have to
I
say?
don't want to embarrass you or expose you. And then on the after show tells a whole different story to Keisha. And that's my issue with him, because you're not even man enough to stand on big business and stand behind what you said. He is just the weakest form to me. Like it is just he grades every good gear I got. He grades it, because it feels almost like it's intentional and like it's a quest. You know what I mean? That he has to make her miserable for these full 8 weeks, or just to cause as much damage and wreak as much havoc as he could. And I can only go back to that episode where they're looking at each other's houses, and I could put my apartment inside of yours, or my meager
I was
living
gonna
arrangement.
say that. Do you guys think that he found her even before the apartment? Did he find her more appealing before he knew everything that she had in comparison to what he didn't? Like, was she attractive at the altar and all this? And then when you found out she was a woman of some means, it's like, oh, this is just unattractive. Like, was that the thing, or were you never attracted to her at all?
I'm torn, because I don't think that she was his type per se, but I think he liked the image of it in the beginning. Like, if you look at him on the wedding day when they're talking, and then you think about like the first couple days of the honeymoon, I think when he started to learn more about her accomplishments, where she was, met the family, I think that's when things started to shift. And I honestly feel like he's intimidated and threatened by her, because I think it would have been fine if she had, I guess, not accomplished, or it was maybe at a lower level than him. I think this would be totally different. I think honestly, and whether it's consciously or subconsciously, I think he's trying to knock her down a peg or two. You know how people say like, oh, she needs to know her place. I think he's trying to put her in whatever place he thinks she belongs.
Yeah. I honestly, I believe like when we first start out, I see the same thing. We see these moments where, oh, okay, like, and I always thought that he was just always being overly extra. I mean, from the moment that we did that whole little thing, that was like an intro to my book thing. That was not like a real thing, because remember, he said it, and it's not me, y'all. He said it. I don't know you. So if I don't know you, then how the hell do I get up here and give up this speech about loving you, like about all y'all heard it. I ain't got to go back over it. Y'all heard the doggone speech, right? So how do you say that to somebody, right? I don't know you, so there's no way I should be giving these grand gestures like this. No, you did that because you wanted people to hear what your book had to say, thinking you was gonna get book sales. And I'm sorry, bro, don't nobody want that book. Ain't nobody trying to get that book. Don't nobody want to take advice from you except for some other miserable person who sees whatever vision you see. Because no, I'm sorry, but ain't no way in the world I'm taking any advice from somebody like him, who can't even congratulate her, who can't even like be happy for her. Like, I want people to be real and be happy for me. Like, oh, your apartment, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Now I can put my whole little apartment up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we doing that? Why are you doing her like that? Like, that's just so wrong on every level. And then when we get into like, at first you try to pretend, and then I guess it's like once you couldn't pretend no more, then we get to see the real person. I thought that at least the representative lasts for a little bit longer than what, 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like,
I just want to know why he's trying to come on. She's just too much. I just like the Lucy. We can't never just be in the moment and enjoy each other. And what are you talking about? I asked you what you wanted in a wife. What do you want in the future? Are you attracted to me? Like, reasonable, logical questions. And you want to do that and say this is too much and I'm tired and I go to bed by 9, but in the same breath say, I don't know you. So, and I'm from the South.
It's like, I mean, they at his big age, because he's 41, 42. She's in her mid 30s. At this point, you guys are not 18, 19-year-olds that can just kind of fly by the seat of your pants. She's trying to think about our visions in alignment for the future. Do we want the same things out of a marriage? What are your expectations? These are my expectations. I don't think that's far damn fetched. It's not like she's asking him these wild, outlandish questions. It's questions that you do when you're thinking about planning a life together. But I feel like when we met his family and then her friend and cousin came over, that told me everything I needed to know. When the cousin asked him, can you see yourself loving my cousin? Like, can you see yourself loving? And he was like, I can
not the term.
spend some time with her, like cousin was like, that's the all wrong. Like, you're already married to her and you're saying you can't see yourself potentially loving her. Like, that told me everything I needed to know right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ew. I can't wait to see him get his come up.
Oh yeah, give it to him. She said, "Oh, you a clown?" She's like, "I'll bring the circus or whatever she said." I'm here for.
I loved it. I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about right there. And Camille and Tom just kind of sitting there like, what in the world?
Did you think Camille is my level of petty? She was like on Tom, like this.
I didn't see that.
I'll be like. My carrying on. But y'all, that was the episode. That was episode 9. You into all that. I can't wait to see Tom and Camille go down their freaky journey and really get this love thing figured out. I think by the end of these 100 episodes this season, we are going to see them truly in love. I really pray that for them because they are at this point the only couple that I see a future for. EJ, I'm gonna start with you. Any predictions for the season? Have any of your thoughts changed about any of these couples potentially being together? And when do you think all the drama is gonna unfold with the secret lovers?
Yeah, so as far as the secret lovers are concerned, I think that we'll probably get into that. I would say I want to give it probably like another couple episodes because eventually, because I think at this point in this episode, I think that what's his face, Bun Bun, I think he was tired. I think he was really tired just based off of his confessional. So I think he's going to literally check out of this and he's just not going to really try no more. And I think that that's when him and Madison going to start getting a little bit closer. So I'm going to give him about 2 more episodes and then this is about to hit the fan. Now, as far as my predictions, girl, my stuff is still the same. Only Tom and Camille was the only people I ever had hope or stock in. And I'm just glad to see that it is coming to fruition because for a second there, Camille was working my nerves and now we back on track. So we good. But the rest of these jokers, I ain't think none of them was going to work out. And I still don't think none of them going to work out. I just ready for MM to go ahead and cuss Ikichi out. Like he needs to be cussed out. Like just go ahead and give him that good old fashioned cussing out. And I'll be glad when he opened up his page. Go ahead and open that thing up.
He's scared because he like to argue with women in the comments. I can't wait till he get the release. Cause come see about my videos, sir. Cause I got an earful for you, sir. And you don't even want it over here. Tyra, talk to me. And he might have been in my comments the other day because this person got in my comment section talking about, oh, I just can't with you with the bad wig. First of all, you would never come for Buffy, okay? Because that wig takes the time and she's always going to slay, okay? Because the face card never declines, first of all. Second of all, it was probably him undercover because I couldn't find no valid trail with that person. But it's okay. Sorry, Tyra. Give me your predictions and what you see. When are the secret lovers going to be revealed? When is
Actually,
that?
name your wigs. It's Buffy.
Yeah, that was Buffy, honey. The big curly one.
Yeah. I love it. Okay.
I love it.
I never had faith in a damn person here, not even Camille and Tom, but they are coming along. I'm happy to get into progress. Like I said, this is my first time with this show, but I do see that it's very slow paced. So what you see in episode 4 could be something totally different by episode 17, and these people could find themselves and be in love and ain't none of these people finding nothing. Okay. Camille and Tom, that's it. That's all we have. Everybody else is just there's nowhere for them to go. There's no growth to be had. I don't see any success coming from anywhere. As far as the diabolical union, I'm here for it. Go where you love. Don't let this heifer stop you from the love of your life, David. Go on over there with y'all can work out and stuff.
Stop you from finding the love of your
life and stuff. Like the only person I feel sorry for is Alan. It's Alan, but I don't know. I'm just ready. I'm ready for Michelle to act like a victim. I was really trying really hard. I lowered my standards for you. You don't even have a home. You ain't never been there. We ain't done nothing. You ain't never gonna beat you. And I was here entertaining you in my palace. She gonna hit that Mama D. You was in the palace. Yeah, you could have had like, yeah, in my jean vest in my palace. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I don't want to see it, but I feel like if not, I don't think it's gonna be this episode. I think it's gonna be more MM. So I'm gonna say probably episode like 11. That's when it's really gonna hit the fan because we got to get into the big sneaky leaks first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say episode 11. But yeah, I'm here for the mess, and so what do they do if they decide like we want to break up or whatever? Like what do they do then, or is it over for them, or do we still see them on the show and their progress?
It really is going to depend. So the contract stipulates that you have to continue to film for like the group gatherings and that if you guys decide to disband as a couple. If both parties move out of the apartment though, it's done. Like you'll see them at like the group mixers. You'll probably get an update here and there of what's happening, but they won't be, part of the regular show, if that makes sense.
Because these ain't nowhere to go with these people. Like, and it's no way that I don't want to see. I will say I don't want to see MM tolerate or walk back or try to work around whatever blows up next episode. Stand on it and leave that man where you found him. Don't be going back and let no Dr. Pias and whatnot talk you off the balcony and trying to save and savage Itchy Coochie. Leave that man where he at.
Leave the Cankle where he is. King Cankle King, lead that hoe where he is. Y'all, shout out to the 80-some people that came through on tonight to talk Married at First Sight. I knew y'all was coming. It was just a matter of time. And next week it's going to be like 150. I already know because it's going to hit the fan. I'm so excited. But before y'all go, if you have not joined the membership, consider a membership. If you join any one of us on the panel, you will get access to exclusive perks, honey, special watch parties over in the Discord, and Saturday night watch-alongs where we each pick a movie. We rotate Saturday nights. And this week is Tyra's night. Okay, y'all. And I just wanted to take a moment and share with you what she's got going on. It might be a surprise to some. It may not be. Y'all know I've never seen it. Y'all know I have never seen it, but I am excited to see what this is all about. I've heard rave reviews, so check this out, and we will be right back to let you know what else we have going on.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no and no ain't got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my ass. These love freak. How the is that your man? If he right here with me, turned up with my my ass, turned up with my, turned up in my shows, yeah, cause I'm right here with me. I'm a flip a hand, yeah, with my twin, got a backwood full of sock, and a bankroll full of beans, all that Twitter typing, see me and ain't doing nothing, pop top with some biker shorts, I'm showing off my moose nut, I'm feeling good today.
Thank you guys so much for being here. EJ, what you got going on? What can the people expect from you this next week? What's going on?
Let's see. So I'll be doing my All the Queen's Men. I'll have my review and recap up for that. Probably over the next couple of days or so. And just the stuff that I do with you guys probably is the most that I have going on. I mean, honestly, and the only other thing I have going on is All the Queen's Men, where I'll do the live recap and review on Sunday, I believe, Virtual Club Eden. So if you're into that show, definitely check that out. But other than that, I'm kind of playing it by ear, but I'll drop some stuff next week. I just don't know what it is.
Awesome. And Tyra over there at Struggle Reviews TV. Answer this man in the chat. Answer TG. What you do? What you got going, Tyra? What's next, Tyra? What can you do, Tyra? When is nostalgia coming back, Tyra?
Okay, nostalgia will be back this Sunday. I will be dropping my video for kids. We're going to be getting into Larry Clark and Kids from 1995 and all of the controversy that that film is. So be on the lookout for that. And after that, I believe it will be Training Day following. There will also be a nostalgic live in a sense. We will be getting into the Best Man's Holiday Saturday, just in time for Christmas holidays and stuff rolling around. And of course, the watch along. Be sure to be there for that. Kill 2024, the foreign film, is my favorite movie from this year. So I can't wait for you guys to experience it and see how you love it. I love a good murder, death, kill, one location type of film. It's just always really, really good. And of course, what else is dropping? Sunday, we will be getting, even though it's I think it's coming Friday,
Yeah,
6
tomorrow.
8. The Tyler Perry film will be premiering on Netflix, and we'll be talking about that Sunday. So be sure to be on the lookout for those things. But yeah, kids is the first nostalgic thing out the gate this Sunday. So be on the lookout for that video, please.
Yay. But you guys, thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate you showing up and showing out. And we will be back with more content. We know we were out last week. We know. Okay. It's the holiday season, but don't worry. We've worked the calendar. We are coming up with some fun, exciting content for the new year. So just be on the lookout for all of that. We appreciate you guys being here so much. Thank you for the love, the support, all of those things. And we will see y'all in the next video.